So your grouping's good. I would click it over a little bit. So, yeah, there you go. Well, guys, we are here hunting our satellite doe farm, which is a series that I haven't posted yet. Probably won't until after turkey season. Just depends on when I can get around to it. But it was a new farm I got to hunt this year with a coworker of mine, good friend, and I got him into hunting, and we had a great time. He ended up killing 7 deer on his property, and I killed 1. He killed 3. His dad killed 3. And the whole premise was to try to manage the population. He's outside of a town, and there's a lot of deer, a ton of deer, and they have a 200-300 acre farm, and just gets heavy browsing pressure. So he wanted me to come in and help him take out a bunch of does, and if an opportunity, a good buck came along, we would take it. Haven't posted any of the videos really, some here or there, some clips, but there has been some really good bucks on camera, and we were learning how to hunt the property this year, and we made some mistakes and some things that worked, and we're going to expand on it, continue on. The series is going to keep going until next year when I'll start posting these videos, or later this year I should say. But today, first shed hunt, and we got one. I see it laying over there. I got to make sure it's not attached to a skull, because there is a spine right here, but I don't believe it's attached. Nope, it's not. It's a shed. It's an old shed from last year. This is the first time we've ever shed hunted his farm, and he's never shed hunted before at all, so I can already tell it's an old from last year. I don't know where he's at, so I gotta try to call him over. I want him to do the pickup. I'm still trying to find Chad. I'm not sure where he's at, but just stumbled on number 2. Also looks like an oldie, I think. Hard to tell. Might be a match. I don't know. This appears to be an oldie. The other one's about 30 yards that way, but I gotta find Chad. I want you to look around.
Look around?
I want you to look around.
On the ground?
I want you to look around on the ground.
See it.
There you go.
There she be.
And I'll tell you the truth, I don't know what deer that is. I think it's from last year. It's been there over a year. That's an old one.
Huh.
That's a good shed. Like, that's a really good shed. And I want you to keep looking around. But we gotta go back this way a little bit. I want you to keep looking around that direction. It's like an Easter egg hunt for an adult. Yeah.
That's where he rubbed?
Yeah, that's an old one too, I think. Chewed on a little bit. all the tips have been chewed on a touch.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's a match. I think they're off two different bucks. They're in here tight. That's when I whistled before, those 2 times I whistled.
Yeah, and I yelled at you.
Yeah, I couldn't hear. I knew you probably couldn't hear me because, you know, you're deaf Chad, but
yeah.
I found them before and I knew they were here, so.
Wow.
But I haven't looked over there at all yet. And I haven't actually gone up in here at all yet, but I kind of had a feeling they'd be here knowing we busted so many deer out of here during the season. Like, we just kept busting deer out of here, so I had a feeling. But these are old ones. Like, these aren't from this year.
Was that from squirrels chewing
No,
on
yeah,
shit?
yep. Right there, right there, right there, all squirrels. But this is definitely a year old. That's a hell of a beam. I don't know.
Yeah, so was that one.
That's a hell of a shed too. This one has no chewing on it, even though it's a year old. So surprisingly, maybe a little bit on that time, but yeah, hold them up. I don't think they're off the same deer. They might be, maybe. But if it is, it's a deer we didn't have on camera. At least I don't recognize without really looking. Kind of looks like Caraxes maybe a little bit. Long beams, but they might be a match. I don't know. Your deer are lopsided around here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. It happens when you hunt in Ohio. It does look like the black.